Happy Monday, friends! My name is Shayla, and today I'm here to share the things I'm hoping to read in the month of April. So this isn't going to be my TBR. As you guys know, my TBR is subject to change. Sometimes I'm kind of a mood reader, so it's one of those things where if my mood changes, then my TBR changes. But these are the things that I'm hoping to read in the month of April. So let's go ahead and dig right in here. So the first book that I'm hoping to read in April, I actually just finished last night. And that is Roses by Leela Meekum. As you can see, this is a bit of a chunker. But I really enjoyed this book. I gave this book 4.5 stars. I really look forward to moving on with the series. It's a trilogy, and I have the second book on my shelf already. So I plan on hoping to get into that soon, maybe in May. But this is a very... Basically, it's a family history from like early 1900s, just before World War II, or World War I, sorry, to about the mid-1980s. So it was really fun, and all of the dynamics between the families are very, very interesting. So it's a fun read. The first is my classic for the month, and that is Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm reading about 4 chapters a day in it, so if anybody wants to join me on that, go ahead and just know that I'm reading 4 chapters a day. You'd want to be on the 16th chapter by the end of today. So if you haven't started it yet, you're not too far behind. So I'm really enjoying this so far. It's very fun, and I really enjoy it a lot more than I thought I was going to. So next up is a nonfiction choice I've been working on since February, and that is Quiet by Susan Cain. And it's not that I'm not enjoying it. I'm learning a lot from it, and I'm studying it, so it's taking me longer to read. So don't take like the fact that I'm still working on it as I'm not enjoying it. It's that I'm being slow and taking my time and rereading parts. And so yeah, I mean, look at all those pretty tabs, and I'm only like a third of the way through the book. So anyways, this is really enjoyable. I'm gonna make this more of a focus this month so that I hope to finish it so I don't get too far behind on my nonfiction reading goals. Next up is the one I decided to read after I finished Roses, and that is Deerskin by Robin McKinley. As you guys know, I read Beauty last month, which was my first Robin McKinley novel, and I really loved it. And April Sarah over at her channel, I'll leave it linked down below, absolutely loves Deerskin. And it sounded really super interesting to me, and so I wanted to pick it up, and I already had it, so it was easily just my next choice. All right, the last book I'm currently reading, yes, I'm currently reading 4 books, don't judge me too harshly, is The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. I'm finally tackling this second book in the Wheel of Time series. I am really enjoying this one. I'm enjoying it much more than I enjoyed the first one. So if you didn't like the first one, go ahead and try the second book out. And then if you don't like it after that, you could probably stop. But I'm really enjoying this second installment in the story. A lot is happening, and it's really enjoyable that way for me. So I'm not going to really give a description of what's going on because that would be spoilers, and I don't like to give spoilers in TBR videos. So anyways, after I finish The Great Hunt, then my plan is to tackle this next book. And that is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This thing's a monster. And I'm just going to take it slow. I'm going to break it down into chapter goals like I did the other big books I've been reading recently, and hopefully consume this in the month of April. I'm almost done with The Great Hunt, so I should have the majority of the month to tackle this beast and this monster. I mean, it's over 1,200 pages. It's huge. But Brandon Sanderson, my goal is to read all of his published works this year, and this is his best series, I keep being told. So it's finally time for me to start the journey that is the Stormlight Archive. We'll see how I do. Next up, I am hoping to read The Readers of Broken Wheel Recommend. This book is about a woman who visits this town called Broken Wheel, Iowa. She has a friend that lives there, and I believe when she arrives, her friend has passed away. And so it's kind of what she does with her life there, and she ends up opening a small bookshop. So again, it's a book about books, and yeah, we know how I feel about books about books. Next up is another book from my Into Being TBR tag video, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I have not read this book. I've been kind of putting it off because it's a love it or hate it book, but with the second book coming out soon, I kind of want to figure out where I land with this. And so I'm hoping to read it this month and to be able to form my own opinion to see if I want to read the sequel or not. And last but not least, I am hoping to start the Arrows trilogy by Mercedes Lackey. This again is a bind-up of the complete Arrows trilogy, so I'm hoping to start the first book at least, which is Arrows of the Queen. If I enjoy that, I might just move immediately on because Mercedes Lackey is just somebody I really want to read a lot from. Anyways, I was told to start here, and then you could kind of branch out and go a million places from there. So this is where I plan on starting, and if you think I should start somewhere else, let me know down below, because I'm still getting familiar with Mercedes Lackey and all of her work. So friends, those are the books that I am hoping to read in the month of April. If you want to join me on any of these reads, send me a direct message on Goodreads. I always leave my Goodreads down below, as well as my Twitter and Instagram and Tumblr and my email address. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous Monday. Bye.